guess I'm not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad.
Hey yo, what is up guys? Is it your boy, Mr. Longsy? So I have another what's it called? Story time with you guys. I cannot upload any Fortnite content because the game will not update. For some weird reason, just sitting there. I re-downloaded it, it still just sits there. So I'm gonna hopefully get that fixed as soon as possible. But before, I'd like to clarify, this background gameplay is dedicated to Daddy Mix's new channel. The link will be down in the description if you want to go check him out. He would really appreciate it. 2 days, 17 subs. Pretty lit. So, what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so, my cat just cut my stomach open today. But that's not what the story time is going to be about. That's for, like, a whole new video, I guess, maybe. Just maybe it's a whole new story time. But I have no charger also, so I cannot play Fortnite. If I play it, it's like 2 minutes, but then I can't upload a video to you guys. So, hopefully, I can get this video out to you guys before my PC dies. And it's going to be, like, 3 days until you get your video. So, let me get into story time. This story time is about the time my stomach, not my stomach, that's my cat. Okay, that's a whole different thing. So this story time is about when I slit my like hand with a Coke bottle. Like, you know, the tinfoil Coke. I hope I can find a picture, put it on the screen. If not, you know, there's no picture on the screen. But yeah, I cut myself with a Coke bottle. The main thing is, so like, I'll start from the beginning. So, Miss Lungsy woke up one stormy day. No, I'm joking, it was pretty sunny. It was really lit. But yes, Mr. Lungsy woke up one, well, perfect day. And he went to school. He went through first period, second period, third period, fourth period. And after fourth period, it was lunchtime. His favorite time of the day, where he could eat so much shit he's fucking fat as fuck. But so, Mr. Longzy, he had a Coke with him. So, he drank that like in fucking 2 seconds because he's a fat piece of shit. But yes, he drank that really fast. He was really hyper. And then all his friends were daring, like he ate all his lunch. The bell's about to ring. So, his friends were like daring him to cut himself with it. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid. You think I'm fucking retarded? Like, you must be fucking joking me if I'm gonna cut my hand open. He's like, I'm not into no suicidal stuff. If you are, I'm gonna have a phone number in the description for a suicide hotline. Call them if if you're thinking about doing something. I don't want that to happen. Please don't let that happen also. I care about you guys. But yeah, they were all telling me to do that shit. I'm like, that's some goth suicidal stuff. Please no. So like, Mr. Timmy was going to throw the can away, but his friend took it from him and he ripped it open. You know, once you rip the tinfoil open, it's really easy to just cut yourself, like without even trying, right? So little Timmy took the can from him. He ripped his whole arm open. Like, you know, those cans cut like deep through into your, like, it cuts into your flesh. So like, it cut through my whole, I think it was my left arm. Yeah, my left arm. I grabbed it, but then he was like grabbing back, you know? So I pulled it down like halfway through this part where it sounds like I'm beating my meat, but I pulled it halfway down there. Then he ripped it in my whole like arm. Fucking just cut open. The skin separated, bro. I'm not sure if I had blood vessels cut, but all I knew was that shit was bad. So I was over here just bleeding, bro. I'm like, I ain't crying because, like, there was no need to. Like, no bad shit was happening. I just got cut. Like, really badly, though. So, this kid started apologizing his life away. He was like, do not say it was me. Please, no. I will pay you. I'm like, bro, it's all good. I know you're my friend. We're pretty good friends. I'm not gonna, like, do no shit to you. But, like, on the other hand, I just threw that bottle away. So the rest of the story was like, I'm basically bleeding out on school grounds, right? My whole arm is gushing with blood. So I went to my favorite teacher, like the one that actually, look, like, you know, you have like that one teacher where you're usually good friends with. So I put my sweater on and I just held it on my arm. So I'm like, excuse me, do you have any band-aids by any chance? So she pointed to the box, bro. I took that whole box and I just walked outside. I took the whole first aid box, and I just started putting band-aids over band-aids over band-aids on my arm. Bro, it's funny to think about now. But if you were me in that situation then, I don't know. Some of you would be crying. Some of you, hopefully, like, didn't just enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. I wasn't crying, though. It wasn't that pleasant. But it was really funny to think about it back now. So I used a whole thing of band-aids just on my arm. And then I just walked back in and I set the thing down back in her class. She's like, you must have had a really big cut. She's like, let me see it. I'm like, that's not necessary. I got it all covered. She kept trying to, like, see it and stuff. And I don't want to get sent home because, like, I skipped school so much 7th grade. So I just darted out of her class. I, like, ran all the way, I ran out of her class to the gate, to the blacktop. I ran through that. Through 3 basketball games. So and then I was on like the whole backside of the grass because she was actually curious as shit to what happened. I was like, she's not finding out. I'm not going home. So this just made for a better story time. So and the fucking band-aids fell off, right? I guess they don't even stick to your body. So I was holding my sweater on it, bro. That shit was bloody. At the end of school, I just threw it away, and then I took what is called like someone else. I took one of my friend's sweaters to wear over it, so like no one noticed in my house. So that lasted like 2-3 weeks to heal. So I was hiding for 2 or 3 weeks from my mom and dad. I thought it would be probably pretty cool with it, and my mom wouldn't. But you know, she cares a lot sometimes. And then the other time she doesn't care at all. So I hid it for like 2-3 weeks. It was all healed for the most part. It took actually a long ass time to heal because Mr. Lungsy's not that healthy, guys. Okay? I haven't exercised all summer, but it turned out for a really funny story. I hope you guys got a great laugh out of it. Remember, Daddy Mix's channel will be in the description if you're into suicide and you want to kill yourself. Call that link call the number in the description because I do not want anyone to kill themselves or hurt themselves. If you feel like anything, call that because I don't want any hate for me like encouraging suicide because I'm not. I just held it on my arm. So I'm like, excuse me, do you have any band-aids by any chance? So she pointed to the box, bro. I took that whole box and I just walked outside. I took the whole first aid box and I just started putting band-aids over band-aids over band-aids on my arm. Bro, it's funny to think about now. But if you were me in that situation then, I don't know. Some of you would be crying. Some of you, hopefully, like, didn't just enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. I wasn't crying, though. It wasn't that pleasant. But it was really funny to think about it back now. So I used a whole thing of band-aids just on my arm. And then I just walked back in